Woohoo! Okay, welcome. It's Tuesday nights, Team Call. Yay. All right, for those of you who are doing Core de Force and are in the group, of course, who wants to help me run the group? So, Joni, Kendra. Okay, hang on. Because we need to assign people to post in the challenge. So basically, I'm just going to say that I'm going to be Mondays. So I'll have Mondays. Now, normally for like,
and what will you be posting?
Yeah, so and even though you're a new coach, you can totally, just to get yourself like comfortable with running your own groups, I would highly recommend you join in on the activity.
Okay.
We just will post, you know how in the 21-day fix groups, I post like day 1, day 2, early in the morning, and then everybody logs in. So that's what we'll be posting. And we already have the guides. I know you saw the video in our teen page of me showing how to find the Core de Force challenge group posts.
Yes.
So basically, you don't have to make them up. You can just copy and paste from that guide that day, like whatever day we're on, or you could, if you have like your own motivational post that you found on Instagram or something that you just personally made up that is inspiring, you can just make up your own post for that morning. Basically just a group effort to try to motivate everybody and keep everybody engaged. And then everybody has, you know, a day to post and be engaged.
Okay, I'll do a day.
Okay, yay. All right, so I'm going to do Mondays. Monday for me. Joni, you are going to do Tuesdays. Is there a better day for you, like that you have more time in the morning?
Me?
Joni.
Tuesdays are fine for me because I have to get up early for work anyway.
Okay, so
I'm more diligent on the days that I work with making sure I get stuff super early because I'm up anyway.
Okay, yeah, I try to get my post up.
I don't think we need that heat on long.
What do we got here?
Yeah, my posts go up no later than 7:30. But on days where I work, I post at 6:30.
Awesome.
Which this round of the 21-day fix group that I did, I posted all between 6 and 6:30 because I had a few of my girls say, you know, I'm up pretty early, you know, and then I miss it or I, you know, because I'm into my day already. So I've been trying to like set my alarm and get up right away and get my post done. So
yeah, that's awesome. And you guys, first of all, Brooke, hold on, I can't hear you because you're muted. First of all, in terms of like the post and getting them up like first thing in the morning, if we get them up after they've already like worked out, it's totally fine. It's just that is the place that they'll post to like, okay, they already worked out, but now the post is up for the day. They can log in really quick and keep accountable by posting it there. And they can still read the motivation like midday and get motivated. So it's totally fine, but it's good to have that like routine and structure with posting early in the morning.
Yeah, I made sure after my first round to talk to all the girls and get some feedback about how they liked it, you know, where I could improve. And I got a lot back that said if you could post earlier, since I'm already into my day. So
perfect. Yeah. Awesome. By the way, hi Andrea, I'm glad you're on. And Kendra, hello. Okay, so Wednesdays, who wants to post Wednesdays? Kendra. All right, Kendra, you are down for Wednesdays. Make sure you guys remember this because once we start, there will be, you guys will just be in control of that day. Okay, Thursdays. Sarah, does that work for you?
Yeah, Thursday's great.
Okay, perfect. Sarah, you got Thursday. And we can chat more about that too.
Okay.
And Catherine, you're not going to do Core de Force just yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we can talk more about like doing a group like this and having you post. Maybe you can help me do the 21-day fix group, which we can talk about that on the side.
Okay.
Did you want to do that? Awesome. Andrea, are you doing Core de Force?
I think so. My husband said he's going to buy it as an early Christmas present.
So I plan on doing it. I don't know if I want to do it when you guys start, but I don't know if I'll have it in time.
Okay, no worries. So, well, for now, we'll leave you out of the posting,
Okay.
since you're not doing it. Hi, Patty.
If you buy it now, though, can you get it on Beachbody on Demand, like your workouts on Beachbody on Demand? So she could start it technically with us, right? Because she could get it on Beachbody on Demand.
Yeah, if you post even by the 27th, like the end of this week or whatever, then yeah, you could. You don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. You can start streaming right away.
Okay.
So it's up to you. We can talk about that. Patty,
Okay.
are you doing Core de Force or no?
I am.
You are. Okay, I
Yes.
don't know why I remember. Do you want to join the group and post once a week?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay, Patty, does Friday work for you?
Friday's fine. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna have Friday post. You're gonna be the poster for Fridays.
Okay.
All right, and I'll add you into that group because I don't think I added you in yet. Okay, That sounds awesome. And then Kelly and Bob will get another day. And I'm really excited, you guys, for Core de Force. You have no idea. A new program, and what I've tried so far, I'm loving it. And as we know, what was that? Sorry. One of the biggest things about, I gotta plug my computer in. One of the biggest things about coaching and having success in your business is you yourself starting a program and committing to it 100% and sharing your own journey, because people are watching and people want to see you have success with the program. They want to see these programs actually work. So starting a program, committing it to it 100% and sharing our journey is such a huge part. And that's really how I started my own business, sharing that journey. And one of the best things about that is that it keeps me accountable for myself. Like, it's part of my business, and I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm going to get fit as shit. Second of all, my business is going to grow because I'm going to inspire people with my transformation. So it's really just a win-win all around for our personal goals and our business goals. So it is awesome. So definitely try to make that like all-in commitment to yourself and treat it like a true challenge to be like, okay, like, what are the absolute best results I can get in 30 days of this program? And make it exciting. Like, make it like, oh my God, like, I cannot wait to see my end results in these 30 days. Because when you make it exciting, you wake up and you get excited to push play and, go to sleep and wake up and push play again. So it can be really exciting. I remember when I first started P90X, I was like, I just can't wait to see my goals, like my progress next week. And when I take my pictures next week, I just couldn't wait to keep seeing like my progress and to share it on social media. So, all right, enough about that for now. Did anybody other than Patty get on the Success Club? Did anybody earn the Success Club call from last month? From Hitting Success Club, we were able to get on a webinar. So really quickly, just a few points I'm going to share from the webinar on some key takeaways that I took from what he said. He was an expert on social media, and his name was Eric Qualman. And one of the things that he said that I really liked was to post it forward on Facebook. So to shine the light on others, praise others, and recognize others. So one thing is, sharing the success of other people in our challenge group. If somebody loses 10 pounds, you can praise them. And maybe if they don't want it on public Facebook, you can do it within the group and recognize them, shine the light on other people. And that could even just mean like complimenting other people, saying that you love the way their hair looks in their new profile picture or anything to lift them up. Okay. Another thing he said is, once again, I've said this, but if it takes you longer than 3 seconds to like ask yourself, should I post this? Like, is this post of value? Don't post it. Like, it shouldn't take you 3 seconds to be like, does this post have value for my followers? If you have any like second guesses on your post, it's probably not of value, so don't post it. He also said to be flawsome. Flawsome. And I love it because basically what he means is not perfect and to make mistakes. It's through our flaws that show how awesome we are. So as long as we show flaws and then resolve our flaws, like have mistakes but then fix them, it's a good thing. Like it's a good thing to show people any flaws that we have. So for example, kind of in a way, is me sharing that I ate all of those damn cookie bars. Like, I'm not perfect. That's being flawsome. Sharing that, yep, I too have flaws, but hey, I still pushed play today. Tomorrow I ate clean the rest of the day. I just ate 12 cookies, but and it also helps people relate with you. Like if somebody comes to my page and it's like, oh, she's all about health and fitness and blah, 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 like they might think that I never slip up, and clearly I do. So, okay, so once again, put yourself in the position of the viewer of the video or the post. Is it something to be shared? I know I say this a lot, but if you were to see your own post, would you want to share it? Would you be like, wow, that is such great content? And of course, not everything is going to be like that. Like, oh, every post is going to be crazy shareable, but just try to keep that in mind. This is a way to chat with people is basically you want to listen first, interact and engage, react. So make a recommendation, offer something, offer your advice, your tips, whatever it is. And that could be, joining your group, joining a free group, starting the 21-day fix, whatever. But you first want to listen to people and engage with them about their goals. And that's always my biggest thing when people come to me and they're interested in learning more about the 21-day fix. I'm not like, okay, here's a video, here's my website. It's like, hey, oh my goodness, thank you so much for reaching out. So tell me, like, what interests you? What's interested? Why are you interested in starting the 21-day fix? Tell me your goals. Where are you struggling? I always want to listen first and show them that I care about them. Okay, so that was from that call and just little pieces of random nuggets that I took. And now I am going to share, I listened for about 2 hours today to a coach, Stephanie Chico. Not sure if you guys have heard of her, but she is an 11-star diamond coach and basically 2 hours of personal development learning from her videos on YouTube today. So that's another thing, you guys. When you start your business, you really should, or if you want to learn more and grow, you should dive into personal growth, watch videos, learn from top coaches. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm eager to learn. So spent 2 hours today just learning from stuff that she's done to build her business. So just some inspiration from Stephanie Chico. If you guys want to make sure you're taking some notes from what I'm about to share. So she started when she had 3 kids and they were all under the age of 4 years old. So just a little piece of information there for those of you who have kids or you're really, really busy and feel like this is not for you, you can't possibly do it. She says you can. Like 3 kids all under the age of 4 and she's made it happen. So she struggled with Success Club in the beginning. She missed it in the end of December, her first year, and she remembers how terrible it felt to actually miss Success Club, and that next year she nailed it, moving forward now she's never missed Success Club again because she remembered that feeling of missing it. And what she said is that what's amazing about this business opportunity is that you don't have to be this or be that coach. You can be whatever your own comfort zone is. So sometimes people will tell me, oh, but I couldn't, be like you and post like you do and share the recipes. And I'm like, I don't want you to be like me, or you don't compare yourself to me. This is how I run my business, but you can run your business how you want to run your business. You know, you don't have to post 3 times a day if you don't want to. That's just the way I'm running my business. So you really can show up and run this business however you guys want. It's at your speed and, you know, your pace. So we know about like having vision and that big why power. So she had that because her husband was a professional baseball player or like a pitcher for a baseball team, and that was their main income. Well, his career came to an end, and they literally had no income. They hit rock bottom, and for 2 years, they had no income, like nothing coming in. They drained their entire savings, and so she had a big why and a situation that really propelled her forward. So for her, she's like, I have to do something. Like we need income. So that was her big push. Not everybody's going to be in a situation like that, but just kind of goes to show that, you know, she had something that was really motivating her to move forward. She's done other at-home business opportunities and failed at them. The thing that was different about Beachbody for her was the challenge group experience. And it wasn't just like selling product like leggings or you know, Tupperware or whatever, but it was really about like the relationship building, hi John, and the the accountability aspect. Alrighty, so here's a couple tips from her, you guys. Number 1 is be your own boss, which of course we have to be in this business. We are our own bosses. So you need to find a time to do your power hour every day in a free pocket of time, like daily, no matter what. So basically you want to set a standard for yourself and remind yourself that in order to grow a successful business, we need to show up daily, even if we don't feel like it. Okay, so be your own boss and make sure you do a power hour daily, no matter what. And when I say power hour, I mean a time, like a focused, intense time. So a power hour where you're literally inviting 10 to 15 new people. Maybe you're making 3 new posts for Facebook for the next couple mornings. Actually doing like focused work and not responding back to people as they're messaging you on Facebook. That's not power hour. And I do that a lot, you guys. I'll be like in the middle of a webinar training and then people are messaging me about ordering their challenge pack. And I stop the webinar and I go over here to message and then I'm all like multitasking and it just doesn't work. So power hour. Number 2 is having to keep your vision and your why in your mind at all times, because once again, this is not all rainbow and butterflies. There's going to be good days and bad days. I still have them. Top coaches, they still have them. It's normal. But your why and your vision on where you're going and what you want your business to look like is going to be the thing that keeps pulling you forward. You need to have that all-in mentality if you want a successful business. Once again, this depends on what you yourself want out of this opportunity, and whatever you want is totally fine and totally awesome. So if you want a successful business, have that all-in mentality with diving in and being brave, facing those fears and doing those things that you don't want to do. Sister, you make me uncomfortable when you're smiling at me randomly. I know. Okay, so, all right. One thing: wake up with the mentality that we have people to reach out to and help, and if we personally don't invite them to join us, they may never get started. That is something that I think about literally every day. There are hundreds and thousands of people out there, you guys, that need help, and we may be that only person that ever reaches out to them in their lifetime. If we don't, they may never get started. So put the responsibility on your own shoulders and really think about that. So hearing no may paralyze you, but it's really not that bad. And the more you hear no and you're like, okay, that's really not that bad, the more confidence you'll get to keep going forward. And you'll be like, okay, I can totally handle hearing no, because it just gets easier to hear. And then you'll get those few yeses and things get exciting and your confidence builds and it just really starts to take off. Alrighty, so how you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Wonderful.
Awesome. I got chocolate all over my notebook because I was eating those cookies while I was on the call. It's true. So, okay, number 3 is breaking from our comfort zone, which I kind of touched on this already, but not settling, not thinking, okay, I've done enough today. How many of you guys have like ended the day and been like, okay, I've reached out to 5 people. That's enough. I've done that. But you know what? Sometimes it's okay to just do enough. But when you have a big goal and a big why, you sometimes have to do more than what's just enough. So we have to push. Sometimes that means putting 1 extra hour in before you go to bed, or hopping back on Facebook and inviting 10 more people. It's not always convenient or comfortable, but that's what gets us from point A to B and helps us step out of our comfort zones. So that little extra effort that we put in every single day compounds. Just like the book, The Compound Effect, we might not see it paying off right away, but if we do it every single day and we just invite maybe 5 more people, or, you know, work on improving our posts just a little bit every single day, that's where the compound effect takes off. And one thing I constantly see with this business that really, like, I don't know, kind of not upsets me, but makes me be like, oh man, like if only they could just hang on, is that people will give it like a month or 2 and say, oh, I did everything you said to do. I'm posting daily, I'm inviting daily, and just no one's interested. And you can't just give this business a month or 2 and then give up on it. Any business that you'll ever start in your life, you can't, like, it will never be successful if you only give it a month or 2 and then give up on it. And I'm going to read this word for word because I wrote it out. I kept stopping the video so I could like take it in. But, okay, so it needs to be months of daily consistent effort. The make or break point in this business is if you're willing to keep plugging in and sharing your own journey, even if you're not yet seeing the benefit. That's the hardest part of starting your business, but you just have to keep going, you guys. I didn't have people just like reaching out to me, you know, the first couple months of my business, but that also wasn't my real focus. I was just trying to stay accountable myself and share my journey. So I never was really like getting discouraged about that. And now here I am 2.5 years later, and you know, now more people are starting to come to me. But if I quit and gave up on it, obviously I wouldn't be where I'm at. So we just can't expect people to, you know, pick up and start reaching out right away. It takes time, and people want to know that they can trust you and that you are serious with your business. Okay, so in terms of like your daily power hour and getting things done every single day in your business, you guys, you really got to put those little pockets of time to use. So you know those little 15 minutes here or the 15 minutes there, or maybe, I don't know, just when you're on your break at work and you have a half an hour and you're in the break room talking to employees. Any of these like times, like I don't sit at the lunchroom or in the lunchroom at work anymore when I'm at the spa. I'm in my facial room, and when I'm not doing facials or waxing, I'm literally like all of my 5,000 books are with me at the spa, and I'm hammering out new invites and, you know, making new posts for the week. I'm using the time that I have. And so like if you start to find yourself scrolling through social media, looking at random posts or checking out Kim Kardashian's fall outfits coming up for Christmas, like that's all fine or whatever, but like those are little pockets of time that you could be inviting more people. So we all have the time. Like, we think we don't, but then we find ourselves watching our favorite TV shows, or like I said, looking at Kim Kardashian's fall outfits. Like, we have the time. We just have to take advantage of it. Also, planning your posts out is, I know I've said this too, but like every night before I go to bed, my morning post is already ready to roll. So I already know what I'm posting tomorrow morning. It's the ab routine from core to force, and it's a video, and I'm going to say, check out this core workout, do it for a minute each move, and that's going to be my morning post. So I always know what I'm going to post, because I don't want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, what am I going to post today? I want it to be of value, and I want it to inspire people, and I want it to be good content. Any questions? Okay, I'm going to keep on going. Okay, so when we feel like we want to throw in the towel and quit on our business, or this isn't working, that's actually a great test to test our character, right? It challenges us, and it truly is a character test to see like, how are we going to handle this? Are we going to give up, or are we going to dive deeper and find a way to work whatever it is out and to get through that struggle? We should be thankful for the struggles, you guys, because we have to know that on the other side, once we break through, it's good. It's going to be good. And what she does, Stephanie Chico, is she said, she's talking about a top coach in the company. She's had more struggles than you guys could even imagine. Okay. The top coaches have more struggles than we do. They don't have it easy. We look at them and we think that they have it easy because they are successful, but they got there because they faced through all of the struggles and they kept on going. And we are no different. So she says every time she had a struggle, she would just be like, okay, this is God testing me again. I'm going to push through. And personal development is a huge part in that. So, days where I'm literally like, oh my God, I have no motivation, I'll just get on YouTube and look up positive inspiration from top coaches, or I'll dive into a personal development book on motivation or personal growth, and I'll just read until I feel better. I'll close social media down and I'll just read until I feel better. And we have to make sure we're putting our blinders on. So at the end of this one video, the coach that had her speak said, if you could share Joni, I'm looking at your cat. If you could just share like your biggest takeaway or your biggest tip for a new coach is chew. There's no secret, you guys. We all know this. I still sometimes ask, what is the secret? There is no secret. The secret is consistency and showing up every single day. But she said her biggest tip is to put your blinders on and stop comparing to other coaches. We don't want to look at other coaches and be like, oh my God, like, oh, I'll never be like her, because that's negative. That's negative thinking, and that's only going to bring us down even more. So keep your blinders on. Think about you. Think about your own goals. Don't be like, oh, I'm never going to be like her. It doesn't matter. You don't want to be like her. You want to be you. You want to be you. And so, know and believe that it's coming. Okay. Your success is coming, but you have to believe that it is. So just hold on, she was saying. And I tell myself this all the time. First of all, I love this business so much. I don't know if you guys know that, but I do, and that is why I can't stop. Like, I will never stop. But the other thing that I tell myself too is just hold on, because I know I will be successful at this. I know that if you guys believe that you'll be successful and you work hard at it, you will be too. So we just got to hold on and believe in it. Okay, so also the struggles, you guys, that I face, it helps me, it motivates me, because I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to face the struggle and get through it because I want to help my team, and I want to be able to pass this on to my team, like how I got through it so that I can then help them. So our struggles will teach us things that we can pass on to our own team so that they can overcome them as well. Woo, we're almost done. Okie dokie. So, we already talked about showing up every single day. You don't want to be hot one month and then cold the next. It needs to be consistent. And you are the CEO of your company. Carl Deichler is the CEO of Beachbody. He does not show up one day and then stay in bed all day the next. He shows up every single day. Okay, so pick a pace you can commit to anytime, any month. So some people slow down on their business like when the holidays are here because things are busy. But if you can pick a pace for your business that you know you can stick to in any situation in any month, like a power hour, if you're serious about your business, you'll commit to an hour a day. So a power hour, that can happen in any month, in any situation, just 1 hour a day. Number two, these are my last tips, so not number two, but basically keep it simple and control the controllable. This is a really awesome point, you guys, because there's only certain things we can control, like ourselves hitting Success Club. I have hit Success Club 10 for the last 29 months in a row. That's something that I control, not anybody else. So I'm in control of my own Success Club points. You're in control of your own Success Club points. That is our control. Running your monthly challenge groups, you're in control of that. Empowering your monthly challengers and sharing your own journey by posting 2 to 3 times a day. You're in control of that. What we are also in control of is how many people we actually reach out to and connect with on a daily basis, how many people we're inviting, right? What we're not in control of, however, is whether people say yes or no. You know, we're not in control of how well our coaches do when they sign up on our team. We can't control our coaches. I can't control you guys and tell you to do X, Y, and Z. This is your own business. So I can't control that. But if I want my business to grow, I can control these other things and invite more, share more, add more value, hit Success Club every single month. Okay, visualization once again. You want to visualize your goals every single day. And you want to break it down. So, you know, when you think about your morning, when you wake up in your dream life, what does it look like? Is your husband home with you? Are you home with your children? Can you wake up on your own time because you don't have a job you have to show up for? You want to look at the details. What kind of car do you want in your driveway? Do you 100% work from home? You want to think about all of that stuff. My dream life is literally, yes, working Beachbody 100% of the time. I always joke around with John and tell him I'm going to retire him and we're going to travel the world together. But I joke about it, but it's also a real thing. I want that. So that's one of my visions, and I won't give up on that because I think we would have a blast if we could be together and travel and just get up and go whenever we wanted to. Okay, do something out of your comfort zone a few times a week. So think about what makes you, uncomfortable and do it, because that is going to make you grow and have more confidence in yourself, of course. So maybe if you're, struggling with those cold market reach outs in terms of going into a new group, like a knitting group, if you're into knitting, or a dogs page or group, and if you're nervous about reaching out to new people, maybe a couple times a week, start doing that. Start going into these groups and having new conversations with people, because the only way to face those fears are to actually do it. Maybe it's going live on Facebook. Maybe you're nervous to go live on Facebook. You should do it then. That is the only way to move past it and break free from that fear. And this is the last thing. is understand and accept that there will be bumps in the road. We can't think that this business is just 100% easy and, you know, it's not. So just accept that now, understand that it's normal, and it's what makes us stronger. So that is what I have for you guys. Do you guys have any questions on any of that? Did you guys all take a lot of notes?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. The one thing I was going to say too is, in terms of like what you could post on Facebook, make a list of all the positive changes that you've experienced since joining a challenge group or since becoming a coach, whatever it is. Maybe the first time you tried Shakeology, what was your experience with it? And then share that on Facebook. Put these experiences write it up so that you can break them down into like several different posts and then share them on Facebook. It's just sharing your journey so far with how this opportunity has already helped change your life. And that will inspire other people as well. So nobody has questions or comments?
Do you ever struggle with finding something to post on Facebook?
Okay, so we will talk more on this because we're probably going to cut out. But what I do is I stockpile content into my phone. So today I made about 5 or 6 posts for the next couple of days. So I'm literally good to just grab and post, and I don't even have to think about things. So that's one thing I recommend, is like just getting things ready so that you have content for like the next week. Also going to Instagram, searching hashtags of other fitness, professionals, and look at what they're posting and take ideas from